has once again found itself at the center of public attention. This time, however, the focus is not on the dramatic twists and emotional storylines that have made the series a ratings powerhouse. Instead, the spotlight has shifted to actress Feyza Tivalek, who portrays the beloved character Nilay, and the growing speculation surrounding her future in the show. For months, fans have closely followed every development related to the cast and production of Kızılcık Şerbeti. Rumors, social media discussions, and industry reports have fueled intense debate about whether Feyza Tivalek will continue in her role. As these discussions gained momentum, an unexpected development emerged. Reports suggesting that producers may be considering a new actress for the role of Nilay. The possibility of recasting one of the series' most recognizable characters has divided fans across Turkey and beyond. While some viewers believe that a change could bring fresh energy to the story, others insist that Nilay cannot be separated from Feyza Tivalek's performance. As the controversy continues to dominate entertainment headlines, the future of Nilay has become one of the most discussed topics in Turkish television. Since its debut, Kızılcık Şerbeti has established itself as one of the most successful drama series in Turkey. The show's unique approach to family relationships, social divisions, and cultural differences has resonated with millions of viewers. The series quickly became known for its ability to tackle sensitive issues while maintaining strong emotional storytelling. Week after week, audiences tuned in to follow the lives of characters navigating love, conflict, tradition, and modernity. The success of the series transformed its cast members into household names. Actors who were once known primarily within industry circles suddenly found themselves at the center of national attention. Among those actors was Feyza Tivalek. When Feyza Tivalek first appeared as Nilay, few could have predicted the impact the character would have on audiences. Nilay quickly became one of the show's most recognizable personalities. Her emotional reactions, dramatic confrontations, and unique perspective on family dynamics made her stand out among an already strong ensemble cast. Over time, viewers developed a strong connection with the character. Some loved her, some criticized her decisions, but very few remained indifferent. This emotional investment is one of the reasons the current controversy has become so significant. For many fans, Feyza Tivalek is not simply playing Nilay, she has become Nilay. Her expressions, mannerisms, and delivery of key scenes have shaped audience perceptions of the character over multiple seasons. As a result, any discussion about replacing her naturally triggers strong reactions. The latest controversy began when reports surfaced suggesting uncertainty regarding Feyza Tivalek's future on the series. Entertainment journalists and social media commentators quickly picked up the story. Questions began circulating online. As speculation intensified, fans started analyzing every public appearance, interview, and social media post connected to the actress. Even minor details became subjects of debate. A simple photograph, a cryptic social media caption, or an industry insider's comment could generate thousands of reactions within hours. The power of social media has transformed the way television audiences engage with their favorite shows. In the case of Kızılcık Şerbeti, fan communities across platforms quickly became battlegrounds for opposing viewpoints. One group argued that Feyza Tivalek remains an essential part of the show's identity. Another group suggested that introducing a new actress could open interesting creative possibilities. Hashtags related to Nilay and Feyza Tivalek began trending among Turkish entertainment discussions. Thousands of comments appeared daily. Some users expressed unwavering support for the actress. Nilay without Feyza is impossible. Others took a more pragmatic approach. If the story requires change, viewers will adapt. This division revealed just how influential the character has become. To understand the intensity of the debate, it is important to understand Nilay's role within the series. Unlike characters who exist primarily to support major storylines, Nilay often drives important emotional and dramatic developments. Her relationships with family members frequently serve as catalysts for conflict. She represents a unique blend of vulnerability, determination, and unpredictability. These qualities make her one of the most dynamic characters in the show. Writers have consistently used Nilay to introduce tension, humor, and emotional depth. As a result, any change involving the character has the potential to impact multiple storylines. Fans recognize this. That is why discussions about recasting are viewed as much more than a simple casting decision. For many viewers, it could fundamentally alter the series itself. Television industry observers have also joined the conversation. Casting changes are not uncommon in long-running television dramas. Actors leave projects for various reasons, including, however, replacing a well-established actor always presents challenges. Industry experts often point to the importance of audience attachment. When viewers associate a character strongly with a particular performer, recasting becomes a delicate process. Producers must balance practical considerations with audience expectations. In the case of Nile, that challenge would be especially significant. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of the controversy was the appearance of reports suggesting that producers were evaluating potential alternatives. Although no official confirmation has been provided, speculation regarding a possible replacement quickly spread. Entertainment media outlets began discussing potential candidates. Fans immediately started comparing actresses and debating who, if anyone, could successfully step into the role. The conversation soon expanded beyond whether Feyza Çiçek would remain. Instead, attention shifted toward an entirely new question. Who could become the next Nile? That question continues to dominate fan discussions today. The emergence of a possible replacement candidate created two distinct camps among viewers. The first camp remains firmly loyal to Feyza Çiçek. These fans argue that her performance has become inseparable from the character. According to them, recasting would risk damaging the emotional connection viewers have built over years. The second camp takes a different perspective. They believe talented actors can reinterpret established roles successfully. They point to examples from television history where replacements eventually gained audience acceptance. Both sides present compelling arguments. The ongoing debate demonstrates how deeply audiences care about the future of the series. At the moment, uncertainty continues to surround the situation. Neither producers nor network executives have provided definitive answers regarding the future of Nile. Until an official announcement arrives, speculation is likely to continue. Fans will keep analyzing clues. Entertainment reporters will continue searching for new information. Social media discussions will remain active, and viewers will continue asking the same question. Will Feyza Çiçek remain the face of Nile, or is a new chapter about to begin? As speculation regarding Feyza Çiçek's future intensified, Turkish entertainment media entered a period of non-stop reporting. Every new rumor seemed to create another wave of discussion among fans. The possibility that producers were evaluating alternative actresses quickly became the dominant topic surrounding Kızılcık Şerbeti. For many viewers, the situation felt almost unbelievable. How could a character as established as Nile be portrayed by anyone else? Yet the entertainment industry has repeatedly demonstrated that no role is completely immune to change. Television history contains countless examples of beloved characters continuing with different actors after unexpected casting developments. This reality encouraged some observers to take the rumors seriously. Even without official confirmation, the idea of a new Nile began gaining traction. Long-running television productions face unique challenges. Unlike films, which often complete production within a relatively short period, television series can continue for years. During that time, actors' careers evolve. Personal circumstances change. Creative priorities shift. Contract negotiations become more complex. As a result, producers occasionally face difficult decisions regarding casting. Industry experts note that recasting is usually considered only after extensive discussions. Production teams generally prefer continuity whenever possible. Keeping familiar faces on screen helps maintain audience loyalty and preserves the emotional investment viewers have made in the story. However, when circumstances require change, producers must adapt. The question facing fans was whether Kızılcık Şerbeti had reached such a moment. One reason the debate became so emotional is the remarkable development Nile has experienced since the beginning of the show. When viewers first met her, she occupied a specific place within the family structure. Over time, however, her role expanded significantly. She evolved from a supporting presence into one of the drama's most recognizable figures. Writers gave her increasingly important storylines. Her relationships became more complex. Her emotional struggles became more prominent. Her conflicts often generated some of the show's most memorable scenes. This evolution strengthened audience attachment. Viewers watched Nile grow, make mistakes, learn lessons, and navigate difficult circumstances. That journey created a deep bond between the audience and the character. Many fans argue that Faiza Chivalek's performance was central to that process. Replacement, they would face a significant challenge. Nilay is not a simple character. The actress portraying her must balance multiple emotional dimensions. At different moments, Nilay can be. Capturing all these traits requires considerable acting skill. Furthermore, the actress must possess chemistry with the existing cast. Television audiences quickly notice when character relationships feel unnatural. A successful replacement would need to integrate seamlessly into an already established ensemble. This is easier said than done. As official information remained limited, fans took matters into their own hands. Online communities started creating lists of actresses who could theoretically portray Nilay. Discussion forums filled with casting suggestions. Some fans focused on actresses with similar physical characteristics. Others emphasized acting ability. A third group prioritized emotional compatibility with the existing character. Debates often lasted for hundreds of comments. Supporters of different candidates presented detailed arguments. They analyzed previous performances. They compared acting styles. They discussed screen presence and audience appeal. The result was an unofficial casting competition that unfolded entirely online. The Nilay controversy highlighted a broader trend within the entertainment industry. Social media has dramatically changed the relationship between audiences and television productions. In previous decades, viewers had limited opportunities to express opinions. Today, however, fans can influence public narratives almost instantly. A single rumor can generate thousands of reactions within hours. Hashtags can trend nationwide. Media outlets frequently monitor social media discussions when reporting entertainment news. This creates a feedback loop. Journalists report fan reactions. Fans respond to the reports. The increased discussion generates additional coverage. The cycle continues. The debate surrounding Faiza Chivalek and Nilay became a perfect example of this phenomenon. From a production standpoint, situations like this are rarely straightforward. Producers must consider numerous factors simultaneously. These include, each factor can influence decision-making. Even if producers personally prefer one outcome, practical realities may point toward another. This complexity often explains why official statements are delayed. Production teams typically avoid making announcements until plans are finalized. Unfortunately, such silence can encourage further speculation. The longer uncertainty continues, the more rumors tend to emerge. Another important consideration involves ratings. Kızılcık Şerbeti has achieved impressive viewership numbers. Any major casting change carries potential risks. Some viewers may welcome a fresh interpretation. Others may stop watching entirely. Television executives understand this dynamic very well. Audience loyalty is one of the industry's most valuable assets. Losing even a small percentage of regular viewers can have significant consequences. For that reason, casting decisions involving major characters are often approached with extreme caution. Industry analysts believe producers would carefully evaluate potential audience reactions before implementing any substantial changes. One of the strongest arguments presented by Faiza Chivalek supporters centers on emotional authenticity. Many fans believe the actress brings something unique to the role. According to this perspective, Nilay's personality emerges not only from the script, but also from Faiza's individual performance choices. Facial expressions, voice inflections, body language, timing. These subtle elements contribute significantly to character identity. Supporters argue that replacing an actor means replacing all these details as well. Even a highly talented newcomer might portray the character differently. Whether audiences would embrace that difference remains uncertain. As fan interest continued growing, entertainment websites increased their coverage. Articles appeared daily. Television commentators discussed the issue during entertainment programs. Industry insiders offered opinions. Former casting directors shared insights regarding recasting challenges. The controversy expanded beyond fan communities. It became a national entertainment story. Some reports focused on the potential replacement. Others examined Faiza Chivalek's contributions to the series. Many simply attempted to separate fact from speculation. Despite the extensive coverage, definitive answers remained elusive. Observers began comparing the situation to similar controversies from television history. Throughout the years, numerous successful series have experienced casting changes. Some transitions succeeded, others faced significant resistance. The outcome often depended on several factors: how beloved the original actor was, how well the replacement performed, how producers introduced the change, whether the storyline supported the transition. These historical examples provided both encouragement and caution. Successful recasts demonstrated that audiences can adapt. Failed recasts illustrated the risks involved. Many media experts argue that transparency is essential during periods of uncertainty. Fans generally respond better when they understand the reasons behind major decisions. Clear communication can reduce confusion. It can also prevent misinformation from spreading. If significant changes eventually occur within Kızılcık Şerbeti, many observers believe producers will need a carefully planned communication strategy. Managing audience expectations could prove just as important as the casting decision itself. Several possible outcomes remain under discussion. The first possibility is straightforward. Feyza Çiçek remains with the series, and the rumors ultimately prove exaggerated. A second possibility involves temporary changes or storyline adjustments. A third possibility would see a completely new actress assume the role. Each scenario carries unique advantages and challenges. At this stage, no outcome can be considered certain. Until official announcements arrive, viewers remain in a state of anticipation. Every interview generates new headlines. Every social media update receives careful scrutiny. Every industry report sparks fresh debate. The uncertainty has transformed a casting rumor into one of the most closely followed entertainment stories in Turkey. Whether Feyza Çiçek continues as Nile or a new actress eventually takes over, one fact is undeniable. The character has become an integral part of Kızılcık Şerbeti's identity. The decisions made in the coming weeks and months could influence the future direction of the series for years to come. For now, fans can only watch, speculate, and wait for answers.